Breaking news from Fat and Broke. I don't know why I have an excited voice about this, but Ho Chi Minh City on alert. Health authorities in Ho Chi Minh City announced Tuesday that they have tracked down isolated 38 people in District 2 and in District 6 who had come into close contact with South Korean expert who tested positive for the coronavirus upon arriving in Japan from Ho Chi Minh City on Saturday. The South Korean arrived in Vietnam on July 29th and were quarantined in Hanoi. He was in Ho Chi Minh City from September 29th. The group of 38 includes colleagues and people he was close to around with. It sounds like it's a possible new outbreak. I mean, I can only speculate. I can't speak factual information on this. All I can do is speculate off the article, but xin chào, hello. But yeah, all I can do is speculate on what the article really says. And it's saying that a guy was roaming free with COVID that tested negative for it when he got here, but then roamed around for like a month in D2 and D6 and then tested positive for it when he got back to Japan. I mean, hopefully he caught it like on the plane ride back to Japan. I mean, either way, it sounds like he had it and was roaming around Ho Chi Minh for a minute. So it could be potentially bad for us coming up. I mean, I try to put my best hat on about these things and hope for the best. But if it's true and he got other people infected and there's another re-emerging outbreak of the Wuhan virus, the CCP virus, it's not good. It's not good for anyone. All that's gonna do is delay shit even further. I mean, look at America right now. So I'm hoping my best that it's not that situation at all, and that this guy, man, sell lottery tickets, bro. He always asking for money. And the thing here in Vietnam, so we're done with the news. Well, there's a little bit more news. There's extreme flooding in central Vietnam. The new storm just hit today. In fact, my buddy that lives in Da Nang, I'm gonna shout out his channel real quick. Let me shout out his channel. Let me pull him up so I get his channel right. We go into my gram. It's Rich. Let's see. What is YouTube's actually name? Rich Watson. So my buddy Rich Watson, RICHWATSON, that has just started a YouTube channel, he lives in Da Nang, and roofs were coming off the top of buildings and shit, like right by his apartment. So this is probably the most serious storm that's been here in a long time. And it's just made landfall in Central, which is already flooding and having great catastrophes as it is. And yeah, it's not a good scenario. You know, the orphanage video that I shot, they were collecting supplies for Central, clothing, food, etc. to send to Central Vietnam. The reason why I haven't gone to Central Vietnam is I don't know if I'll be able to make an impact because so many people are helping. Unlike the orphanage scenario where not as many people give to that problem here, everybody's reaching out to help with the orphanage scenario and the flooding scenario in Central Vietnam. So I hope you stay safe, Rich, and I hope anyone that's out there stays safe. They evacuated some 1.2 million people in the past 2 days from that area to make sure that they're safe once this storm hits, which it has. The storm hit at approximately 11 a.m. today in the central province. Other interesting news I found to be very interesting is, hold on, wait for me. Ho Chi Minh City's Saigon service apartment rent hit a 5-year low. It's down nearly, you know, rents are down nearly 20% for most of the buildings I checked when I was checking buildings when I moved to my Golden River. Most likely, yeah, so rent's way down. So it's an absolutely perfect time to move here after COVID, or get here now through an expert visa route if you are gonna be a teacher. There's places that you can go to, agencies that will do all that work for you if you have the money to pay for it to get out of America now if you want to. But yeah, the flooding sucks. I'm a type of guy where I'm like super positive and I don't wish any negative bad shit to happen to anyone. So it breaks my heart that people are gonna lose their homes, they're gonna lose all kinds of stuff, the pets are gonna be abandoned. You know, the central flooding's terrible, and yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. And hopefully these new COVID, this guy from Korea didn't spread COVID all around. I mean, I think I can't spread any kind of fake news whatsoever on my channel. So I have to go by just what is reported. But it sounds like the guy walked around with COVID for like 20 days in District 2 and 6. And probably went to a lot of places. Like, Koreans are social people by night. They love to go out and eat at a restaurant. They love to shop. Again, I'm not generalizing a race, but they love to do things. So it's very disconcerting to see that this has happened. Walk across the street now. Taking it to the streets. This place was closed for the longest amount of time. Luckily, domestic travel has boosted this all up. Let's see, let me check on other news that we can discuss on my walkabout tour here on my way home. Shot so many vlogs today. Vietnamese billionaires wealth surges despite pandemic. Well, that's all over the world. Billionaires always get richer, while the poor get poorer. Kind of the way the world works. Giant storm Moab barrels down on central Vietnam. We already covered that. They found like a huge bomb. Like, what size is it? It's in central after the rain floods. Like, what? This bomb's weight blew my mind. 1.8 meter long MK-83 bomb was found in Lo Pa district in central. And they took care of that already. What other news can I report on? Soccer we don't care about. First solo, we don't care about. Car dealers cut discounts already because they think it's a recovering market, which is not accurate. You know, any business in Vietnam right now should be discounting anywhere from 5% all the way up to 30%. If, for example, if I have a bar, like where I'm gonna go, Pasture, if I have a bar, I'm gonna discount everything 30% until recovery. Because I'm gonna want a bunch of people to come in, and I'm gonna wanna flip that quick penny instead of that slow nickel. It's business 101. And it's a big problem in Vietnam that they don't understand that is business 101. You want to make money, you want to have income coming in, whether it's lower than you used to make, but don't try to compensate what you aren't making by raising prices, which is the growing trend here. Like, I have a friend that's in my Golden River complex, and his landlord's trying to up the rent $1 million on his new agreement, which is ridiculous. Like, our building's cleared out like 50% because people aren't gonna waste money on paying rent on an expensive apartment like during these times. It's really as simple as that. How much time do we have? I'm going for it. We're going for it. So yeah, I mean, It's just business 101. And I'm not some great entrepreneur. Oh, we got a dog. Doggy cam. Ciao. Awesome things I can do with the new camera. Recording doggies properly. The X3000 is such a good camera, but it just can't pick up details, you know? I'll use the X3000 anytime we're in a large crowd, anytime I'm on the motorbike, or anytime I gotta shoot something where I need to have a wide angle of field and easiness. I've had no problems holding the crane with the ZV-1. It's a light setup for me. It doesn't bother me the slightest. I'm very happy with this new camera. It does very well. I just need to get a wide angle adapter lens for it, and then it'll be essentially just be a copy of the ZV-1 of the X3000, but with just super high quality shots. And having a gimbal, yeah. I'm trying to up the production on the channel. I know that's not necessarily important, but to me now, like as I watch things, I want higher production quality. I want to step up the channel's game, essentially, if you get what I'm saying. The microphone's directional, so I've talked really loud into this new camera, which is no problem. There's a Kia. This place is very popular for expats, but there's no expats to come to it, so it's no longer popular. Sucks to say, but we got a dog over here. What's he doing? Trying to cross the street? So yeah, I think that was the news update. We just walked from New and Hugh Walking Street to Japantown, which is a very lively part of District 1. One of my favorite areas in District 1. I don't recommend actually staying in Japantown though when you're here. You know, especially if you're a single man, it can be pretty dangerous. As far as like going to bars and wasting money. This place just opened, the Sukiya. I don't know which one that is. Sukiya. It's a big chain, like a McDonald's style chain from Japan. I'm still waiting for Mossburger to open. Maybe like one of these days. Oh, there's Jim waiting at pasture. Probably hasn't seen me yet. So the camera is really good because it'll block out, like, watch all these massage ladies, they won't even come up to me. So one thing that sucks about walking around here is the hundreds of massage ladies that are like, massage. All right guys, so that was like a quick news update. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next video. See, we cleared them out, like they closed the door and everything. Xin chao, what's up? Yo. Today's been like the kindest day of filming. Like, people are so much nicer with this camera than the X3000. I don't think they know what the X3000 is at first, so they're like thrown for a bit of a loop, you know? This is the Japanese market. Let's see here. Yeah, and you can get a lot of your Japanese needs here. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Have a good day. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.